should you or should you not get a agreement in principle or decision in principle prior to your house hunting process? So that is the big question, and an interesting one, something I come across with every day. Either people ask me like, oh Zita, what should I do now? I want to start looking for a property, and definitely the first thing I say, well, we need to get your decision in principle. But also I meet people often who get in touch with me, and they are already actively viewing properties, but they don't have this document yet. So then obviously it's really important that we get one ready very, very quickly, just in case they find a suitable property soon. So what is a agreement in principle or decision in principle? So this is a piece of document which is issued by a lender, and identifying how much you can borrow based on your income and outgoings, but also it's stamped with a credit search. So they also look at your credit history and whether you are creditworthy and whether they can lend you the funds. So that's basically what it is. Now, why is it important? So legally, nobody tells you, oh, you can't go and start viewing properties without a decision in principle. Yes, you can. However, if you find something and you want to make an offer, I'm almost certain, I would say pretty much 100% of the times, estate agent will ask for this document, and more likely they won't actually accept your offer, and the seller is not going to accept your offer until they have this agreement in principle, decision in principle ready. Why? Well, very simple. They want to know that you're creditworthy. They want to know that you can borrow the funds and therefore you can buy this property. They want to be sure, they don't want to waste basically their time. They want to be sure that you are the right buyer for that property and you can get the funds in place. So very important. So where can you get this document from? So you could go on a website, on one of the lender's website, and create one yourself. Very simple. However, slightly dangerous because it's not as simple how income has to be keyed in. So if somebody just has basic salary, that is quite straightforward. But if somebody has basic salary, has some allowances, has some overtime, some bonuses, perhaps has 2 jobs, several different income in the background, then it isn't as straightforward how you enter the income. There is a specific way of keying your income in. Also, some lenders won't accept certain income types. Also, some lenders will perhaps calculate less of certain income. So quite a lot of lenders won't accept 100% of your overtime, commission or bonuses. So if you put it into the wrong section and they calculate more than what they should, then that will give a false result. This is one of the key issues when somebody is creating their own agreement in principle, decision in principle. This is just the income, but circumstances. If you're a permanent employee, then perhaps most lenders will work with you, but again, depending on your overall circumstances. But if, for example, you are a contractor, then different banks will accept a contractor's income based on length of that contract, how many months left on that contract when you started contracting, and so on. So it can be quite complex and complicated. Self-employed income is quite complicated. So if the lender doesn't accept that income and you still use that income in the agreement in principle, it will give again a false result. False result means that you might apply for a £300,000 mortgage. That's what you need. Something keyed in wrong, you went to the wrong lender, keyed information wrong, and you have a decision in principle about the 300,000, which is great news. You make an offer accepted. However, Later down the line, when you actually apply for the mortgage, because I must emphasize, a decision in principle or agreement in principle is not a mortgage offer. This isn't official acceptance of your mortgage application. It is only in principle you can borrow that money. So once you are at that stage where you make the official application, and when either a broker or advisor check your documents at the time and find out that, oh, this won't work because this information was keyed wrong, or even worse, you do your application and you send it off to the lender, and then the underwriter comes back to you that, sorry, we have to decline this because actually we can't accept this type of income. Then it will cause a huge issue, maybe weeks, if not months down the line. And it can all fall apart if you can't get that £300,000 mortgage, only 250, and that's it, you can't buy that property. So extremely important that that decision in principle is with the right lender and actually based on the right information. Also, if somebody doesn't have a squeaky clean credit history or lower credit score for some reason, again, if you go to a specialist, a broker, we can actually identify this, and we can avoid certain lenders who perhaps don't accept a CCJ. There are lenders out there who, for example, will accept a CCJ, and some lenders don't. Some lenders will do hard credit searches on clients as well, some soft searches. Again, a broker can identify the lenders who will just carry out a soft credit search and not a hard search. If you have a hard credit search on your file, and you will have a few more, that can actually damage your credit history and credit score, and we don't want that. So in a nutshell, just to summarize, agreement in principle or decision in principle, extremely important. Get it before you start physically viewing properties, so you know what's your budget, and get it done with the expert. Don't do the DIY decision in principle. Get it done with an expert, because how I work is I will ask for those payslips, I will identify your income, I will have an in-depth conversation about your circumstances, so I will know who are the lenders who can consider your application and give you the funds. So this is it. Hope you found the information useful, and subscribe, because I am going to share a lot more useful information with you in terms of house buying, mortgages, remortgages, and anything mortgage related and house buying related. Thank you for listening, and have a good day.